This beta is like a good Chinese meal, you know, with the sweet and the sour. Expanding on that analogy, I smile with delight as I'm screaming for my fucking life, running like it's the beach scene from Apocalypse Now, and a helicopter is sending a hail of missiles on me. That's the sweet. But the slow strangulation of team play, of course, that's the sour. This is the last day of the Battlefield 2042 beta, and I feel like I'm going absolutely insane. I'm going out of my mind. I'm having a blast. I'm loving this beta. There's so much wrong with it. It feels like Battlefield 4 Redux. The launch of Battlefield 4 was rough. The hit registration, there's too much to list. Because this stream is about Battlefield 2042, and there's already enough to talk about there. But it's the last day of the beta, and damn it, we're gonna have some fun! By the way, we were gonna stream with... Ironically, this is another issue. I was gonna do a stream with you guys, and we were gonna play together. But unfortunately, apparently, squads don't work in the beta. Here's a couple of other things that don't work in the beta. Scoreboards don't work in the beta. You can't call out, I don't think calling out for medics actually works. I haven't, when I play as a medic, I haven't seen any sort of, notifier. Helicopter gunnery, positions aren't translated to the pilots. There's a lot of things that don't work. And apparently my brain, because, I just don't care all that much. I'm having too much damn fun. Anyway, welcome guys. It's the last day. Let's have some fun. Let me make sure my TV is set to game mode real quick. Alright, there we go. I was playing on film mode. Jesus Christ! Try to grab the rocket when you're taking off. I heard the best thing to do is to actually parachute on top of the rocket rather than grapple it. Once again, I'm playing on PC. Wait a second. These helicopters are so fun. It's like, Schrödinger's Schrödinger? Jesus Christ, I hate that. I hate pronouncing that name. Schrödinger. Schrödinger's cat. Is that how you pronounce it? Schrödinger? Jesus Christ. These helicopters are like Schrödinger's cat. It's Schrödinger's helicopter. They're simultaneously extremely capable and powerful, and at the same time weak and feeble, especially going up against tanks. I mean, soft targets, great. Tanks, you got a big problem, buddy. The Wildcat has such an advantage. Such an advantage. I'm playing with Gamepad on PC once again. Thank you, crossplay. It actually gives me, ooh, forward gunner position. Oh, yes! Woo! Ha ha! Now we're cooking. The forward gunner position is some serious fire. This thing, it's a grenade launcher, basically. And goodness gracious, can it rip apart soft targets. It can actually deal some decent damage against armored targets. Helicopters, again, Schrödinger's helicopters. They're simultaneously feeble and weak and powerful. And these grenades are just incredible. You know what else is incredible? The fact that soft target grenades, you know, hand grenades, are actually really effective against armored targets, like the Wildcat. Helicopter can't do much against the Wildcat, even with a volley of missiles. It's gonna take like 4 strafing runs. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but not too much. Now, I've seen, and I didn't really notice it at first. At first I was like, oh wow, look at that, I got taken out by a hand grenade in my tank, or my Wildcat. And then it happened another time, and then a third time, and eventually I was starting to get a little suspicious, and it turns out, looking at the subreddit for Battlefield 2042, hand grenades are quite effective against armored vehicles, which is just bizarre, considering that missiles don't do all that much damage. There's so many little oversights in this beta, but I'm extremely sad that it's ending today because I'm having so much fun and I'm not ready to leave. And I'm really excited for this game. I'm gonna make a prediction that's as insane as and as unstable as this beta, and the prediction is that this game is going to be the best Battlefield game ever a year after launch. Everyone's gonna love it. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Well, that was embarrassing. Oh my God. I did hit that thing with quite a few missiles. I'm not a balancing expert. I don't have any suggestions as to how they should balance the helicopters. I'm just saying it's pretty weird right now, the helicopter balance. You know what? Let's roll with the Scout and see if we can use some C5 drones. Those are always fun. All right, let's get ourselves in cover. And the drones are a little glitchy, so this is going to be tricky, but oh, God damn it.
Charlie sector is now under U.S. command.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. There we are. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah! Wait, is this a friendly? It's a friendly. I can't tell because of the goddamn teal markers. It's so hard to see teal markers against a teal sky. If they hit my drone, I'm dead. Not only because of the C5, but one bullet takes out these drones. I'm totally fine with that. I'm just saying, I gotta be careful here. Oh shit, we have an enemy drone. I wonder if he's doing the same thing. Well, I better tread lightly. You know, let's get as high as we can. I want to make sure these guys are not spotting us prematurely.
American forces have occupied Echo
Okay.
sector.
Okay. Damn it! I hit him a little bit. Oh, shit! Hey, it's time to pop some ticks. Wait, is that a friendly? No. You can't be too sure. Alright, let's try these grenades. What did I say? Those fucking grenades are amazing. Hand grenades. Who would have thunk it? Oh, goddamn, I love the destruction. Like I said, it's a Chinese meal. You got the sweet and the sour. Now, that's something that I don't know if I can actually get on board with. RTX Skills says, yo, people hate on this game beta, even when it's not finished yet. The thing is, this beta is 2 months old, this beta build that we're playing here. And the game's a month away from launch. But that's not all that much time. What, 3 months? 3 months of improvement from this build right here. Doesn't it stand to reason that I fucking love this weather, man? Weatherlution. Sorry, I put my controller in my lap and I'm adjusting my microphone. There we go. Weatherlution, whatever they call it, is great. It's more randomized than Levolution. It doesn't happen every single match, so it's also got great gameplay elements like area denial and obfuscation, EMP effects. It's a lot of fun. Regardless, wouldn't it stand to reason that they would put their best foot forward, and this is, you know, this is as polished as the game is right now, or at least in the 2-month-old build? That's what's making me nervous, is the fact that, like, this is what they thought was the absolute best look for Battlefield 2042. Holy shit, those helicopters look amazing. I've said it once, and I'm going to say it again, because it deserves to be said. This is one of the best looking shooters I have ever seen, and YouTube does not do it justice. Keep in mind, YouTube compression is harsh, really harsh. This is a game with exquisite... oh, shit. This is a game with exquisite detail, and, you know, YouTube, it doesn't handle detail well. I've got my live stream configured for the absolute best quality that YouTube allows. You won't find a better looking stream of the game, but at the same time, it's YouTube live streams. Now, on that note, I have an industry standard recording monitor, and it's the same monitor that they use to record game trailers. It's probably the same monitor they use to record the official Battlefield 2042 trailers. Anyway, I'm gonna record some 4K gameplay and show that off at some point soon. But yeah, that 4K recording monitor, that's as close as you can get to lossless quality. I mean, YouTube is still YouTube, but that should give you guys a pretty fair idea of what it looks like natively in person. This is the PC version of the game we're playing on. You want to know my system specs? Just type in the web zone, ! specs. Yo, MB Phillip. And somebody else was saying something nice as well. I appreciate that. I would love to do voice acting or audiobooks. So, that brightens my day. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I've done an indie game. It's called Mad Devils. And, done some commercials here and there. Actually, when I was a kid, I was in an Isuzu commercial. The animations are excellent, too. The ragdoll, it's a little dramatic. It's like they're going for Oscars, but the ragdoll's excellent. Just needs to be toned down. Maybe 50%. Okay, let's work on some objectives. I'm gonna see if I can call in a vehicle. Great. The recon's actually pretty fair. It's not bad. I actually like all the vehicles. I haven't gotten used to a few of them, like the jets are still kind of eluding me. I haven't mastered, I'm not even close to mastering the jets. Pretty fair with the helicopters, except when it comes to evading missiles, it seems kind of random. Then again, there's a lot of lag and a lot of rubber banding as far as the helicopters are concerned. Everything else is pretty stable. But the most unstable things are the, The most unstable things are helicopters and tank gunnery seats. The camera goes crazy whenever you enter one of those. For those of you guys asking about the console version, I've played PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I haven't played the last gen of consoles, but as for current gen, much glitchier than PC. Alright, let's call this thing. This is so cool.
Acknowledged vehicle drop incoming. Bravo sector fully secured.
Oh, I love field drops. Alright, let's rock and roll. The name's Nukem, Duke Nukem. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. And I'm all out of patience! Damn, I can't get the hang of these Jeeps. I love the Jeeps. I love the handling. I'm just not used to it yet. Oh, great. Where'd he go? He's coming around. Oh, there he is. Beautiful. Something that's kind of weird, what keeps throwing me off about the Jeep is that it doesn't operate off of a stick, like the Warthog in Halo. Oh my God! We've got a flush! Right there. Look at that. Giant tornado. Weatherlution, baby. God damn, I love this thing. This is a very enjoyable beta experience for me, and I'm absolutely shocked. Those leaks really made me nervous. From the alpha. I didn't play the alpha, I've talked about this, but the PlayStation 5 version was canceled, so I wasn't able to play, because I signed up for PS5. And it looks like I was right on that note. Console versions are not doing so hot right now. But PC's fairly stable. People were speculating, goddamn helicopters. I just wanted to see the tornado. People were speculating that the reason the beta was delayed and why the game was delayed was because of console verification. It can be difficult to get your game vetted for console release, especially after the Cyberpunk fiasco. And look at that destruction. Oh God, that's so cool.
We have
It'll actually pick up vehicles, shipping containers, pieces of buildings. So some of the stuff you're seeing flying around, like any objects you're seeing flying around, are actual game models from the map that it's picking up and messing around with, which is cool. Oh my god, these helicopters are just torture to fight because of that rubber banding. I don't need any help destroying my jet, thank you very much. I'm still not used to that. Hey, at least it was an accident, you know. It could have been, I could have been a recon going up to the top of a building and using it as its personal taxi. Thank you, RTX Skills. Nice of you to say, man. Oh yeah, I'm running this at 4K. I forgot to say, 4K, almost max settings. It's a 2080 Ti. I've got two different rigs, both the 2080 Ti's, both overclocked. Two different CPUs. One is a 9-core processor, i9 7900X, overclocked, overtuned, and then I've got a 8700K, I believe. And the two rigs perform similarly. Both have 32 gigabytes of RAM. I think they're... Wait. One rig has it installed on an NVMe, one rig has it installed on an SSD, but the performance is negligible. So, 8700K is a good CPU, but, you know, it's not a monster. Battlefield sometimes is CPU intensive, so... I don't know, I'm kind of pleased, considering this is beta, how well this is running on a 2080 Ti. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 can't even run on a 2080 Ti at 4K without some finagling. Granted, that's an open world game, you know, this is a, you know, a large map, so apples and oranges, but still, the Halo Infinite beta ran terribly. Gorgeous! Oh, God. I'm getting picked up! Holy shit! Oh, my God. Holy shit, that's so cool. It just tossed me around like a rag doll. Some vehicles are more prone to being tossed around than others, like jets. They can, unless you go straight through the tornado, they're gonna be fine. Helicopters, you're gonna have a hell of a time if you get close to the tornado, man. Stay on the ground. I'm assuming you're referencing how I have an affinity for helicopters in this beta, but I should probably stay on the ground in the Wildcat as well. So, good advice. Let's go through the tunnel. Look at that shipping container! Oh, shit. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much the only one at this point that's stopping and sightseeing. I gotta watch myself. Plenty of hostiles around. Hit registration is really whack. I got so many hits on that guy, with a Wildcat no less, and it wasn't even registering half the hits. To be fair, that might be more on his side than my side, or on the server side, I don't know. Maybe he's oceanic. What's your opinion on changing weapon attachments? I think that's bold. I don't know. I can see where that's going to be really weird on launch. Because not only, I don't know if they're going to have specific specialists for Russia and the US. I think you're going to be able to choose whoever you want, because that's where their expat things comes in. Their whole lore and setup for the game. I think it's going to kind of be like Call of Duty, where, you know, you can have how are they going to sell waifus unless they do it that way, you know what I mean? I'm getting picked up in the tornado! Shit! Ah, here we go again! Team Rocket is blasting off again! We're okay. You have to excuse me if I sound a little croaky today. I've done like 4 or 5 hour streams every day for like the past week. Oh my god, these graphics are so nice. I know graphics aren't everything, but holy shit. It's really impressing me. Doesn't even have RTX.
Delta sector is under American occupation.
Tell you what, I would love some RTX lighting and shadows though. Jesus.
American forces nearly depleted.
Ironically, he didn't even need to waste his C5. He could have just used a grenade. Oh man, we're losing hard. Actually, no, we're not. We would be if they were playing like this the whole match. Anyway, but back to your question, Mr. RTX. Oh my god. I am such a fan. It's really difficult to make a good-looking tornado. Wind funnels, you know, anything like that. It's not easy at all. And it's just stellar. Not only that, but the rain. It kind of looks like physical raindrops, especially whenever you're near wind changing direction. Whether it's stormy or whether there's a tornado, in this beta, the direction of the rain changes with the wind very dynamically. Really impressive stuff. I'm gaga. I'm gaga.
All U.S. forces retreating. Victory is ours.
But back to your question. The attachment system, it's kind of like the Specialist. It's really difficult to see by sight, you know, if it's an enemy or a friend, but also what their loadout is, because classes are gone. So you no longer have those clearly defined visuals that you can just instantly, oh, you know, that's a medic, that's a support, that's a recon. Granny Goodness can be, she can be anything. Hell, you can have a sniper rifle and a, you know, anti-armor. Anyway, that's a problem, but compounding that is every weapon is simultaneously close, medium, and long range, depending on the gun. Like, you can have a DMR, you can switch it between close range and long range within a second. They may change the timing of attachments. Like, right now it's really fast, and switching between AP rounds especially is really quick. I think that's probably what they're going to change. They may not change how long it takes to attach or detach scopes, but being able to switch from soft target to armor-piercing rounds within a second and a half, that's going to be cheesed. That's got to change. That's too dangerous. In fact, they may have already confirmed if that's being changed. But even these helicopters, even being able to change scopes within a second or two is ridiculous in and of itself. Now listen, people have been saying these helicopters are OP, and I will not deny that going against soft targets with a helicopter is too much fun. However, every single infantryman and their mothers and the brothers and the sisters have anti-armor rounds because the engineer class is gone. Everyone's engineer. So it's a bit of a trade-off, because if your match knows what they're doing, you're not going to survive long at all. So I'm afraid that they're going to nerf the helicopter too hard. Not only that, but there's not really anything you can do against like a Wildcat or a tank because of the low damage on missiles against armor. Yeah, missiles are great against soft targets and bad against hard targets. Let's follow them to the other side. Actually, who's calling in that vehicle? Let me take a look. Who's got that thing? Who's got that? Ah, he's moving for the tunnel. All right, let's go give him a warm welcome, huh? I didn't know this until I read the subreddit, but flares don't work like they normally do. Apparently, missiles, if they're lured by your flares, it's temporary. It depends on when the missile was launched, but they're distracted by them, but they're not detonated by the flares. It's unclear if that's a glitch or if that's intentional, but watch how long it takes for us to destroy this tank. And bear in mind the damage that I illustrated earlier with hand grenades against tanks. Hey, we got him! That actually wasn't too bad. I wonder if he was already taking damage. To be fair, it's the Wildcat that seems to have the most resilience against helo missiles. Shit. Alright, I promise we're gonna get some more infantry gameplay going in. Or going onward. Let's see if we can take C2. Another thing that's weird is navigating the menus. Nobody seems to like the menus, and it's just... It's strange, like, going between objectives. It seems to be actively fighting you. Yeah, Battlefield 1 was... I can't believe how much Battlefield has changed since Battlefield 1. A lot of franchises, they don't change as much as Battlefield. Battlefield, they're like Nintendo. They gotta reinvent the wheel every single game. Battlefield 1 had specific classes for different vehicle types. Like if you loaded onto a horse, cavalry. If you loaded into a tank, you're a tank commander or whatever. I forgot about that, but we streamed it yesterday, and I was surprised at how different it was. Battlefield 1 is one of the most different battlefields. It also feels like one of the most polished battlefields. Yes, for the front gunner! Oh my god! Yo, fuck infantry. Helicopter for the win. This thing's worth it, man. Wonder how much damage I can deal to the tank with that. Oh, shit! The grenade launcher is way more effective than missiles for anti-armor. Which makes sense, I guess, because hand grenades are really effective against armor. The whole world's going insane. No, I can't agree with that. Yo, here's the thing. I mean, people are crazy. I don't know what you're a fan of. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know what games you're a fan of, but if people aren't getting sick of Call of Duty, which is literally... there's hardly any divergence between different Call of Duty matches. Almost every match is the same. Same with MOBAs. I don't get the it's gonna get old thing. If it's not good, then it'll get old, but if it's good, then it won't. And I'm really thinking this is on track for Battlefield 4. It's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be a terrible launch. And a year from now, everyone's gonna love it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best Battlefield yet. That being said, there is something that throws a wrench in that. Which is, of course, specialists. And the class system. If they don't do something drastic with that, I'm not saying they need to go back to classes or eradicate specialists. There's a way to make all of it work, but I mean, it's not happening right now. I don't think they've made any mention of changing specialists or classes yet, so yeah, that's the worst aspect of this whole Battlefield 2042 experience. Oh yeah, I don't have armor point. Ah, fuck! It's a waste of time going after even this small helicopter, I believe, unless you have armor-piercing rounds. Well, that's the thing, though. The lack of team play is, the causation of that is the specialists, and, the destruction of the class system. The trees. I mean, they disappeared, but the trees have great physics. Oh, man. Wait, we got another one. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant.
Dropping an explosive!
Yo, I fucking love this game. I really do. I'm rooting for it, man. Yeah, I don't know how this could, like, I don't know how somebody could look at this with helicopters, tanks, anti-air, jets, all these different infantry mechanics. I don't know how somebody can look at this and be like, this is boring, it's gonna get old. I could understand looking at Halo Infinite and saying that. I disagree. But just on the most shallow surface level, I could understand looking at Halo Infinite and saying that. Because it's an... Fuck! It's an extremely limited in scope arena shooter. There's not that much variable going on, you know? There's not that much emergent gameplay. And again, god damn it, I have to disclaimer everything. Okay. Picture Rain Man. Well, not Rain Man. What's that Russell Crowe movie where he sees the numbers? Cinderella Man. No, that's where he's a boxer. God damn it, what was that movie? Well, whatever. Every single word that I say, just picture a big fat asterisk right next to it, okay? Asterisks everywhere. I am fucking hyped for Halo Infinite. I'm just saying, from a surface level perspective, which is what people must be taking to say that about Battlefield, this is like the most interesting looking shooter out there. You look at Call of Duty, it looks like they're rubbing two sticks together. And again, I also like Call of Duty. I don't know. Game criticism on the internet is the worst it's ever been. And every year it's the worst it's ever been. Look at that little bit of dust getting kicked up. Nice. It's a subtle effect, but it's good stuff. Kind of weird to me that a World War I shooter like Battlefield 1 had 3D spotting. Totally forgot that it was Battlefield 5 that they did away with it. Don't you hate it when you're leading a target and they unexpectedly veer off and they don't even see you yet? Alright, I'm trying for the pistol. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? I think this pistol might be a Decepticon. By the way, if I sound a little hoarse, again, I apologize. My throat's kind of sore and dry. Actually, it's really, really dry. Cough drops don't lubricate your throat, by the way. If your throat's really dry, don't reach for cough drops. They're gonna make it drier. I'm serious. That's how they work. They numb your throat. They do nothing to help your throat. They just numb it. And that dries it out. So if you have too many, it makes it much worse. I had my throat all bleeding and cracked a couple years back. Sickest I'd ever been. It was terrible. Really terrible. And I didn't realize it was the cough drops at first that was exasperating the issue. Exacerbating? Well, that's just naughty. Alright. Something that's kind of annoying is that, I don't know if it's my Elite controller screwing up, but some of these attachments, you try to change the sights, it'll change your ammo. Try to change the ammo, it'll change your rail attachment. I don't think specialists are necessarily a bad idea, but they need to rework them so it doesn't hurt team play. The actual abilities add some flavor. I also don't like that anyone can use any weapon. So basically classes, but with some hero shooter mechanics. Because I don't know, specialists, what are their abilities? They're kind of superhuman, some of them, like, what? Some of them have better ears? Some of them have better eyes, you know? I don't know. Some of them have better legs. Sure, that makes sense for... Here's an idea, this might be kind of fun. How about it's random? Like when you enter a match... Oh, fuck, I like this. Okay, this is gonna sound so stupid, but bear with me until I finish. That's what he said! Picture this, we're all nameless soldiers, okay? But when you enter a match, you got 4 classes. And the soldier for each class is random. They got different faces, different, like slightly different helmets, different stature, whatever, right? And you know what their perks are, but it's random as to what they are. It's not something you can choose. So you hop into a match and, oh, look at that. I happen to be fighting, like, as assault as this guy. And he doesn't skip leg day. Look at those gams. He's got big gams, right? And he's got, like, plus 3% or 5% moving speed, just like the specialist has. Except he's not a hero. Are they gonna add bikini women? Because the reason they have specialists is because of money, right? And what makes the most money? Gotcha mechanics. And what do gotchas use? Waifus. Call of Duty, Mara, you know? She's got a bikini on for some reason. I don't know, maybe she needs it to breathe. Like it's a Hideo Kojima production. I'm just saying, get ready for waifus in Battlefield. You're gonna see all the people that were bitching about women in World War II stop bitching real quick about women inexplicably running around in a bikini on a battlefield. They're gonna be fine with that! They're gonna be fine with that! That's okay! As long as it's got the right jiggle physics, baby! Damn it. I'm forced to walk around like a pleb. I'm really gonna miss this beta. I'm having so much fun with this. Oh, if I could have tossed that grenade, that would have been wonderful. You know what would be great? If you die while parachuting, it doesn't like magically cut your parachute. Instead, your limp, dead body falls to the ground. You know, give us some real war atmosphere. Oh shit, she's trying to revive me with the syringe. Thank you, Granny Goodness. Oh, too bad you can't say thank you anymore. Can you? No, that's right. They removed the rose. That's like the third time I've been revived in my 15 hours of playing this beta. What a saint. What a wonderful lady. Oh, God. Oh, shit! Oh, sorry, Granny. Who does Massive talk to? Himself? Look, early onset dementia is a major problem in our society. It's not talked about, but it's a thing. And you are dementia shaming me right now. I do not appreciate that. It's gorgeous. So these pipelines, this is like, I don't know if they use cryogenics for missile launches or shuttle launches, but hey, look at the reflection in that scope. Nice touch. And she has the right eye closed. Not literally the right eye, but, you know, the correct eye. You'd be surprised how often they screw that up in video games. Or maybe you wouldn't be, I don't know.
They're flagging. Just don't lose the objectives.
No, I talked to the chat room too. What's the syringe for? Well, Mr. Egg. Is that Egg? I'm sorry, LPC. The syringe is, it's a skill shot healing system, which is weird. You have to be as accurate with the syringe as you would be with a sniper rifle, which is, a bad call, in my opinion. Because you've got really fast health regen. And again, this is beta, so some of the stuff we're talking about is useless. But, nevertheless, the syringe is useless currently, because it's supposed to heal your teammates. But you have to have really good aim. What the fuck? Give me a goddamn vehicle. I don't care which one. Just give me the tank or the Wildcat. It says they're available. These glitches are so fucking annoying. What the fuck? What do you have? I'll take anything. But yeah, the syringe heals your teammates. It's like Ana or Ana from Overwatch. But again, you heal so quickly, it's not necessary. It doesn't revive you. What Granny Goodness has as a perk is she has defibrillators. Anybody can revive anybody, but only Granny Goodness can revive you to full health because of the defibrillator. You know what? I'm just gonna ignore that guy. I got some kills to make. Now, where are these enemies anyway? They have the rocket shed? Yeah, they do. Great. It's actually a dangerous place to attack because usually these guys are rocking missile launchers. Holy shit, I didn't notice. But when you're taking a point, the flag is lowered. That's a nice touch. Which has probably been in every battlefield and I've just forgotten about it. Oh my god, look how juicy that is. And I proceed to get 0 kills.
Russians in control of Sector Bravo.
It's too many options. Human beings become overwhelmed if they have like more than 10 options to choose from. And there's just too many. I wanted all of them and I ended up getting none of them. Wow, this objective is swarming. Looks like most of them are on the rocket platform itself. Oh yeah, that's right! I forgot about my own advice. This is so much easier. Wow. Don't use first person for those rockets. Or any sort of aiming. Unless it's a dogfight. Use third person because you're gonna have way better visibility. I don't think I'd be able to do a good Dutch impression today. My throat's too dry. I've been streaming too much Battlefield. Fly through the tunnel. Like I'm gonna waste a perfectly good helicopter on that.
Allied forces overhaul everything.
Colonel Sanders, no! Not my subpar chicken!
Charges set to blow.
Shit! That's exactly the point, my man. If you're not living in the lobby, you're not doing your job. This is a war game, my friends. Battlefield. You need faith in your team and faith in the objective. If you're not dying, then you're not playing. You're not living until you're dying. Because if you're not dying, you're probably a sniper who's not really helping anybody. And I'm guilty of not helping anybody. I do that all the time. Oh shit. Yo, let's get on top of the rocket. Oh fuck, we don't have much time. I should have thought about this ahead of time, actually. What I really need is a helicopter. The grappling hook doesn't really work. We got a little bit of time. We can do this. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, no! No, we got it, we got it, we got it. We're fine, we're fine. We just gotta have some patience. The rocket may not launch until the end of the match, but I'm hoping that I'm wrong about that. No! No! I've heard that it has to be on the very tip. But I panicked. We only have 31 tickets left. Oh well. Yeah, we're at the last few seconds of the match, and there's no music. I find that weird too. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? I'm in the cargo hold! What the hell was that? That's a new glitch to me. I haven't seen that before. Oh, what the hell? We got a few seconds left. Let's use the sniper rifle. Oh god. I'm not a sniper. That's why I never play it. Shirajnu sniper. Am I not a sniper because I never play it? Or do I never play it because I'm not a sniper? I think you need to be a Discord mod to be a good sniper anyway. Oh no, the keyboard and mouse, it's fine on Battlefield 2042. Controller is also fine on Battlefield 2042. I'm really pleasantly surprised. Battlefield is usually fine with keyboard and mouse, but Battlefield 5 with controller was terrible for me anyway. I really hated what they did with the curves and the sensitivity and everything. I liked it better in Battlefield 1, but the reason why I'm playing with a controller instead of mouse and keyboard is because one, with my home theater setup, I can't play with a mouse and keyboard. I need a controller because I'm on a couch. Additionally, my friends always used to play Battlefield on console, so I never got any practice with Battlefield on mouse and keyboard. This game is the first time that I'm really trying to play Battlefield with a mouse and keyboard. So I've got a lot of catching up to do. I've got a lot of muscle reflexes to overwrite. Oh hell yeah. These tanks are great, man. What the hell kicked up all that dust? Well, the tanks are great, but they're extremely vulnerable to hand grenades. So we'll keep that in mind. The Battlefield theme is usually something that I always have an MP3 file of on my phone. You never leave the house without your Battlefield 1942, 1943, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, etc. They're all great themes. Themes so great, they've never changed it, fundamentally speaking. If they did, everybody would riot. Wouldn't it be funny if Battlefield 5 had a new Battlefield theme and they were like, hey, here's a new Battlefield theme that's as quirky as our characters. Worth it. Oh, check this out. Watch this, watch this. You crush the pipes. Awesome. And look at that. You have terrain deformation for the tank treads. Like actual deformation. It's not just a bump map. It's good stuff. Best looking shooter I've ever played, bar none. And considering that, it runs really well at native 4K. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Third-person aiming is absolutely busted for ground vehicles. Oh, there he is. Damn it. I didn't lead him enough. Oh, shit! Hostile tank! Well, there goes my tank privileges. Oh, shit, we're still rocking the sniper. Oh, that's not good. That's not gonna be good for anybody. Oh, no. You've got bullet drop in Battlefield. I can't tango with bullet drop. Jesus. There we go. They're not even firing back. And I'm still treating them like a pincushion. Why do one shot when many shots will do the trick?
Our troops are holding Sector Delta.
You know, I may be stuck with a sniper rifle, but I still have a pistol. I actually like the pistol a lot. This thing's great. So is the revolver.
Where do we stand? Need to make up losses. Russians are securing objective back.
Oh, shit. No! Just when I was gonna use my C5. The AK-24 is such an awesome weapon, but the problem is, your customization resets every single time. You can't customize your weapons in the spawn screen, so you have to do it in the match. And that means every time I spawn, every time I'm gonna have to redo everything, which sometimes you don't have time to do that shit. Throws you off. It's really annoying. Wait, the pistol has burst fire? Oh, damn! Are you serious? I'm gonna check that out right now. Let's switch back. Oh, I can't believe my luck. This is the best gun in the game. I'm completely serious. Grenade launcher. Well, I've got 16 rounds. I hope I got a good pilot. Oh no. Oh no. Enemy's got some pretty decent anti-air right now. Battlefield 5 destroys this? I don't know about that. I mean, the beta's rocky, but let's not be hasty here. Oh my god. I can't fire if I don't have a little bit of stability. Jesus Christ. It's like Michael J. Fox is flying this thing. That's rude, I'm sorry. There's a difference between outrage comedy and being a fucking dick. And I was a fucking dick just then.
Taking Sector Charlie.
I'm sorry, I'm going back to the helicopters, man. They're just too good. Actually, I'm having a lot of fun with infantry this time around, so I desperately cling to these helicopters, and I refuse to bail even if it's about to die, but not this time. Not this time. I'll actually bail, and we'll go boots on the ground if necessary. Okay, they just damaged my rotors. I'm not gonna last much longer. It's a lot harder to turn once you damage your rotors.
medical aid!
It's so funny how you got people writing this entire game off with like a one word. Like, bratwurst or Wiener Schnitzel or shit. This game's total feeky, dude. I guarantee you in a year this is gonna be the best battle. Maybe I'll eat my words, but I don't think so. I'm going on record right now. 1 year from launch day, this is gonna be considered the best Battlefield ever made. The only thing that's making me sweat with that statement, only thing that's making me sweat is money. God damn it! I thought he was safe. Money could really fuck me here. The game minimized itself. Sorry, I had to pull it back up.
We've got plenty of fight left.
Not even the game wanted to look at that spawn. You know what? Boots on the ground. You guys wanted less vehicle gameplay for some reason. I'm a fan of vehicle gameplay. But if you insist. I'm so lucky that guy didn't finish me off. He had the drop on me too. Pure luck right there. Oh shit. Speaking of pure luck. Also, for the people that are saying that this game, the guns in this game have no recoil, I don't know. There's plenty of legitimate criticism about this game. But then you got some criticism about this game that's like, are you slow? Are you slow in the head? Like, the recoil on some of these guns is insane. You literally have 2.5 times the recoil on the AK-24 as you do the AK-47 in Battlefield 4. This AK has more than twice the recoil of the Battlefield 4 AK. So, it's definitely not a laser. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's not even close to being a laser, man. Most of the guns are not. All of the guns seem to have pretty decent recoil. And the ones that have like managed recoil, I mean, it's 2042. You don't expect that the guns are going to be a little easier to handle? Of course some guns in this game have less recoil than fucking Battlefield 5. What the fuck? It's World War II, you son of a bitch! I will say though, these objectives are really weird. I don't know about that. God damn. Oh, wait. When you say burst fire, do you mean like... Oh! Jesus Christ! I've gotten jump scared in this game more than Amnesia. Does anybody remember Amnesia? That's not supposed to be a pun. Anyway, is there a burst fire mode, or you just mean rapid tap? Because rapid tapping that pistol is maybe the most satisfying pistol that I've had the pleasure of firing in a long time. I do like the Sidewinder in Halo Infinite. That's pretty good too. But the pistol in this game, wow, it's sultry.
Taking fire!
Where the hell are the enemies? Oh shit! God damn it! It's so fucking hard to aim this thing when he's flying like this. Oh god, we're upside. Oh, I don't trust it. I'm sorry. Was I right? I was wrong. He's still in the air. I feel a little bad now, but shit, man. Usually when people are going upside down, it's not a good sign. At least in the beta. Battlefield 4, if you're in a helicopter and people are going upside down, at this point you can completely put your faith in them. It's been long enough. They know what they're doing. Damn it! What's his health at? I think he was close. Or people have been playing the objectives. Not really. That's the big problem here, is that the team comp is gone. It's gone! Because of the specialists, which I guarantee it's money. The reason that they have specialists and they abolish classes. Specialist money, classes, partly money, because they want to sell you the specialist perks and shit. And it just works better outside of a class system for selling you shit. But the other, it's a two-pronged thing with the class system being abolished. People aren't patient enough. You boomers, if you play Battlefield 2, enjoy your senior citizen discount at Denny's. Because Battlefield 2, people aren't patient enough for that, man. Why do you think the movement is so fast in the beta? That's not a mistake, that's not a glitch. They're probably going to change it now that people are complaining, but they're trying to get a new audience into Battlefield 2042. Here's the thing about Battlefield, alright? Battlefield has never been a huge moneymaker for EA. Like, not even close to FIFA. I mean, it's a big series, but it's dwarfed by Call of Duty. Battlefield can't touch Call of Duty. I'm not saying that as a fanboy. I don't fanboy. Too old for that. I'm a tired old man, and I'm fucking sick of fanboys. It's embarrassing to be a Star Wars fan nowadays. It's almost embarrassing to be a gamer! But, yeah. They're trying to compete, guys. That's what they're trying to do here. They want this to be a mainstream game. You want it to be I swear to God, I deployed the parachute. I even heard the ripcord. Maybe I had too much inertia. Anyway, we're on like a 5-death streak here, so let's redouble our efforts or whatever. Anyway, yeah, EA doesn't want this to be a niche game. I hate to break it to you. That being said, I think this game still has a lot of promise and they can totally recover. The movement's great, it's just a little too fast, if you ask me. And the slide is a little too... The slide in this game is the slide that should have been in Halo Infinite, and the slide in Halo Infinite should have been in Battlefield. It's all turned around. But maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10% slower movement. 10% might be too much. I have a feeling that it's not quite as fast as it all feels to us. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think this game's gonna have another beta, which really sucks for Battlefield because, you know, most people are just whining. You know, most of the people whining about this game, they're professional bitchers. I'm not defending the game and, you know, whatever weaknesses it has, because it definitely has some problems, but take a look at gaming. Wake up and smell the coffee. Like, people get more excited about complaining about a game than playing a game. I'm positive half the people that are bitching about this game are they're more excited by the game being in a messy state than they would be if the game was perfect. And they're having more fun with the game being messy than if it was the best game that DICE had ever made. Because they have more fun being negative. And it happens with every game, even if they're great. I don't want to get too close to those trees. The trees, Johnny. They're speaking Vietnamese. What the fuck? How did he one-shot me with a double cannon? I just fired flares, so it wasn't those missiles. How the fuck did he one-shot me with a double cannon? I've been one-shotted a handful of times by the double cannon, so I'm assuming it's a glitch. I hate having to shift my loadout every single time I spawn. So, oh my god! So annoying. Jesus. Yeah, that's true. It's a problem everywhere. It's also a problem on YouTube, but people just take everything so seriously. What we should be taking seriously are like the Avengers game. They just enabled microtransactions in a very specific way, which they very specifically said they would never do. That's the thing that people should be up in arms about, for God's sake. I don't know. There's definitely a hell of a lot of rage YouTubers. It's booming. It's booming. Hate is addictive. Or negativity, or just being downright miserable. Not worth talking about, though. Fuck it, man. If that's how people want to spend their time, let them. Like I said, it's a minority. The people that are really frothing at the mouth about this game, it's a minority. Not enough to affect sales. So, I don't know. I'm rooting for this game to pull itself together like Battlefield 4 did. That's my thoughts on this subject. I tell you what, though, if I had this game when I was a kid, I would have been in hog heaven. Yeah! Fuck! We evaded one of the missiles! There were a hell of a lot of missiles coming after us, though. I love this foxhole mechanic. So fun. Wait, is this Antiair? Shit. It is comedically fast how quickly you switch between attachments. Damn it! I think it's faster to switch attachments than it is to switch a pistol. Like the actual, like when you lock in your attachments and it switches.
Sector Foxtrot has fallen to hostiles.
It's ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, our team is getting slaughtered. Oh god, that's so annoying. God damn it! We were doing so good! Alright. I love the AK-24, I'd like to continue using it, but, it's a hassle. This SMG is great, let's roll with this for a little while. What the fuck are you doing back here, sniper? No matter what battlefield it is, snipers never change. Discord mods sitting around, taking pot shots every once in a while. The only reason they choose the sniper class is so they can eat food while they play. We are on the mother of all bad luck binges. That is not the objective I picked, I'm fairly certain of that. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? Fuck it. Let's spawn. I was trying to spawn up here, but let's spawn in a completely neutral territory. Let's spawn over by the rocket and make our way to a hot zone. Because, for some reason, when you spawn in older battlefields at an objective that's pretty hot, it usually places you on the outskirts. But how these objectives are set up, the game can't really... Fuck! It can't really do that. god, there's so many enemies. Oh my god! Ah!
No margin for error. We win now or we run.
Hazard mode's going to be interesting to see because team play is possible. No one cares to do it because you know what? It doesn't even. It seems impossible in this map. In this map, with these specialists, with these objectives, it feels impossible to have team play. It's actually quite discouraging. That's why nobody's getting revives. It's absolute chaos. That's why I maintain that it is a good foundation, but the house needs to be changed. This architecture is just not quite working for Battlefield. It's a little too chaotic. I like some chaos, but this is a little too much. Now, as for hazard mode, being a little more hardcore, I could see where it encouraged more team play by design. That being said, you still have the specialists. You still have, I mean, it's going to be smaller, I believe, than this map. You're not going to have game modes like Conquest, I don't think. So it's fundamentally different already. And that's another thing, because there's no front lines. Some Conquest maps, especially some Battlefield 3 Conquest maps, they just kind of naturally form front lines organically. But that's not really happening here because of the layout of the objectives. And I don't know how much of it's the objective layout and how much of it's the map itself, but it is messy, that's for sure. Oh my god. I was doing so good. I knew this was going to happen eventually. I think I'm getting a little burnt out. Which is why I'm so sad about this beta ending today, because I'm not done with it, but I've been playing it so long. It's like when you're on a road trip, you gotta get out and stretch your legs a little bit. Look at all the poor dead Jake Gyllenhaals. Sorry, Granny Goodness. Damn it. Scope's glitched out. There we go. Damn.
We've lost enough troops for today.
But yeah. It's weird that they don't have a scoreboard. They just show you your kills and then the highest kills in the match. You can't tell me that they're not done developing the scoreboard. I wonder if they weren't planning on having a scoreboard in Battlefield 2042 full stop. If you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Battlefield, when you've got oh shit, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So on Twitter, DICE or some developer, somebody said that it's because it's the beta. That's the reason why we don't have a scoreboard. You know what? It makes perfect sense. I'm pretty sure they said that because of the backlash, and I'm talking out of my ass here, but think about it. Think about it. They're making the game faster. They're making it more accessible by not having classes and by encouraging being a lone wolf, because if you're new to the Battlefield series, you don't necessarily fall in love with the team play right away, because it's very different from most games. Makes sense. However, something that new players to Battlefield have always been frustrated by is that they don't understand how the game works. It's okay, you're expected to die. It's a war. You're expected to implement strategies, you know, give it your all and go for the objectives and support your team members, and you're a cog in the system. You're not the star. You're not the centerpiece, you know, it doesn't all revolve around you, etc. So, I bet some executive at EA was like, hey, guys, we have 128 player games. Okay? This is different from a battle royale. You know, they're gonna see themselves like they're gonna be player number 28 or 34, and they're gonna think they're doing really bad, and they're gonna feel bad, and they're not gonna want to play anymore. I bet you some suit at EA said that, and they were like, so, developers, I've got a brilliant idea. We take away the scoreboard. We only show two things. We only show your score and the highest score in the game.
Alpha sector has been secured.
They show squads. They have a squad scoreboard, but, you know, you're just 1 of 4 people in a squad, so that doesn't hurt people as much. But that's always been a difficulty for people new to Battlefield. Even people not new to Battlefield. Some people just don't understand. You're expected to die. The objective is really the only thing that matters. That's where the whole play the fucking objective PTFO comes from. Oh, that was a direct hit. Come on. Come on. You know what? It's the future. It's 2042. Maybe the Jeeps are a little better at absorbing tank rounds. Maybe Ricochet. I've heard that Ricochet isn't a gameplay mechanic in 2042. So who knows? Oh, he's still in the building. There's not a lot of destructibility, but you can destroy walls. Oh shit, there he is! Oh no, someone spawned on him. Poor bastard, that was me last match. But now I got a tank. Big man, big tough guy. Big tough guy with the big tough tank. Oh, they're all gonna die. Unless they have a hand grenade, my one weakness. Yo, check this out. Look at how beautiful the rubble is. Look at that. Why can't we have more destruction? This is just teasing me. This is just teasing me. That's so fucking dope. That's so cool. Here's what I want. More destruction and longer rubble hang time. It despawns too quickly. Let me enjoy the destruction, man. Oh my god. So I got pounded like your mom last night. You just saw that, right? But look at my health. 93! It did nothing to me. Nothing. I'm fine. It's barely a scratch. Man, third person sucks. It's great for visibility, but you can't aim below a certain point, which means it's completely non-viable. It's useless. Look at that. Okay, well now it's letting me. Maybe that's a glitch. Actually, there's a really bad glitch. On foot, sometimes you're not able to aim up and down. You can only aim side to side. It's like a 90s FPS. I guess this is pretty glitchy, and you know what? Not everybody's playing on PC. That's something that I would... Look how hard I'm getting hit! Look at my health, I'm fine. These missiles need a buff against armor. Big asterisk there. They're fine against soft targets, but... Yeah, anyway, I would do well to remember the fact that I'm playing on PC, and PC is by far the least glitchy platform. Some of you guys have been playing on PlayStation 4 base. Launch PS4, God forbid. And, yeah, your experience is gonna be a lot worse. A lot worse. Way glitchier. Bad performance. Is it at 30 FPS? What are they targeting? Are they targeting 30 or 60? Rest in peace, tank. You were of great comfort. This foliage is so good, man. Best looking foliage I've seen in a game outside of Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Last of Us Part 2. And that's saying something. I'm so hyped for The Last of Us Part 2 factions. Some of the best third-person gameplay. I mean, Red Dead 2, in my opinion, is the pinnacle. But it doesn't work for competitive gameplay. It doesn't work for a competitive shooter like The Last of Us Factions is gonna be. And holy shit, The Last of Us Part 2 gameplay is so polished. It's just beautiful. I'm really excited for that multiplayer on PS5. That's gonna be great. I hope it's PS5 exclusive. Sorry. I know that's selfish of me. Can't even buy a PS5. Impossible. Not as impossible as a 3080 though. That's ridiculous. I've been trying to get a 3080 for years. Follow Wario, now in stock alerts. It's literally fucking impossible. That's stupid as shit. That's fucking stupid. Kung Fu Fist. Fist of Fury. You better watch out. You better not cry. I'm gonna beat you like your pa used to. Yo, check out these grenades. Look at that fucking insane damage. Did you see that? Did you fucking see that? He's gonna kill me. But that damage was insane. I wasn't the only one that dealt him damage, but with just 2 hand grenades, I could take out more than half of his health. Hand grenades. Hand grenades. Hand grenades. They work off of shrapnel to cut flesh. Shrapnel? Oh wait, we got a tank over here. Oh mama. Who would just abandon a beautiful, voluptuous tank like this? Hey little lady. What are you doing in a place? Oh, that's a wildcat. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Hey look, we're taking off from the ground like you're supposed to be able to in a war sim. I love the landing gear retracting. This is slick. This game would really be the ultimate if... Alright, picture this game as it is, right? But with objectives, with a better layout, so you have a front lines that can organically form. You have military bases, not for every map, but for some of the maps, and you can actually take off from helipads, you can take off from landing strips for jets, you know, kind of like Battlefield 3. You got 128 players, but they're soldiers. They got fatigues. You can choose from helmets. You can't run around. Not a single specialist in this fucking beta has a helmet. And you know why that is? It's because they want them to look like action heroes. Oh. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna bail. Ah! Famous last words. Yeah, it doesn't run too bad on PS5, but it still runs a lot better on PC. A lot better. I've played it on I've seen it on 2 PS5s, my girlfriend's and mine. And I've played it on the Xbox Series X. And let me tell you, PC is far more stable. I haven't played a single match on PS5 or Series X without significant graphical glitches. Like the entire sky flickering, stuff like that. Haven't run into the sky flickering once on PC. Here's a bitch. Not her, not Granny Goodness. Here's a bitch. Not to keep interrupting myself, but did you see how his eyes rolled up in the back of his head? Love that shit. Anyway, god damn it. This reflex scope is busted. I can't switch to the reflex scope when I spawn. I have to change. And there we go. That's so annoying. But I keep forgetting it. My stupid monkey brain keeps flicking to the reflex sight, even though I can't. So I waste time and effort on something that's impossible. How do I open these things again? Oh, you can't do it like Doom Guy? It's so scary that there's only 4 player models and they're sure about both teams, because I see somebody running toward me, and if I don't see a friendly icon over their head, I panic. It scares the shit out of me. I think it's an enemy. I think I'm about to die. Alright, let's see if we can go to D1. This tunnel's pretty much Operation Locker 2.0, but it's a little safer than the tarmac when you got that amount of helis. Fuck! God damn, those helicopters are intense. What the hell? If you can't beat them, join them. Oh my god. Oh my god, 2% health. I prefer my health full fat, thank you very much. 2%'s for... that's Depression era. 2%. Just don't drink milk. God damn it, I didn't realize he was parachuting. You can change the settings for any enemy visibility somewhat with the opacity setting. Thank you, I'm gonna check that out right now. These are the PC options, by the way. I guess they'll be in display. Well, it's already at 100. The, spawn point selection is so stupid with a gamepad. It's like you can have an objective directly below your current selected objective, but if you go down, nothing will happen. You have to, okay, let's say there's 2 objectives and they're both, you know, they're stacked on top of each other. If you want to go to the objective below you, you need to go right 3 times, and then left, and then up, and then down, and then there you go. You're at the objective that's below you, instead of just going directly down. Alright, it's time for some rock- oh, fuck! It's time for some Rocky. I need some, Eye of the Tiger here. We were doing great! I'm losing my edge. I'm losing the touch. I need to expendables the shit out of this. Let's rock. Oh, it's a friendly. Oh, they're on the roof. Are they? Yeah, they are. I'll get up there. Oh my god. I didn't even know you could get up there. That's so cool. I like the buildings a lot. I think the buildings are a lot better than they've been in any Battlefield to date. Because not every building, but most buildings feel like hero buildings. Because they've got something that affects gameplay. You know, doors that can lock, fire suppression systems, little balconies, different vantage points. It's great. They're not that destructible, which really sucks. I'm so sad they could... I'm pretty sure it's because of... with this scale and what they want to do and how complex some of these buildings are, I think they can't have destructibility with last-gen support. I think last-gen support is something that's really holding certain elements of this game back, like destructibility. Oh, parachute! Jesus Christ, it's raining men.
They've occupied Charlie sector.
Looks like I need some ammunition. Gee, I guess I'd better keep on the lookout for a support unit. Now, where's the support class? This gun's awesome. Well, people not sure if keyboard and mouse is superior? Mouse is superior. No doubt about it, no argument needed. Mouse is superior. That's why I'm such a ranter. I love ranting about gyroscopic aiming. I'm serious. This is the solution. Gyroscopic aiming is what we need. Gyroscopic aiming would fix the parity. It would give parity to mouse and gamepad. It gives you... Oh! Oh. Well, well, well. Anyway, it gives you the accuracy of mouse on controller. But the reason why you're not going to see it is because of Microsoft. It's because fucking Xbox Series. Motherfucking Xbox Series has a controller from 2013! It is quite tricky to do fine aiming with a joystick. But it's such a shame. I'm so disappointed with the Xbox controller. It's so basic. DualSense is a built-in microphone, gyroscopic aiming. It's perfect. It's next gen. Man, it's what we needed. It's not letting me leave. It's not letting me leave the helicopter. Don't you crash! Okay, let me leave. Oh yeah, why isn't there any leaning? That's so weird. You can't lean. Like every time I'm approaching a corner, I get this craving to just kind of take a peek. Oh, he was... God damn it, he was in a parachute! I was looking where he was. Can we please... maybe they're doing this for balance purposes, but can we please get a notifier if they're above or below you? I guess that's not very tactical, but... it's not that tactical as it is. It would kind of mitigate the chaos. If anything, it'd make it more tactical. Because this is just... This is chaos. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! The Xbox controller is miles better than anything else on the market. DualSense doesn't come close. I don't think you've used the DualSense. The Xbox controller is comfortable, but it's basically an Xbox 360 controller with better build quality. Look, I prefer the Xbox controller until the DualSense. So, you know, I'm not a fanboy of anything. I just like what works. And the truth is, the DualSense is the best controller out there right now. I haven't used the Steam Pad, whatever that's called. It's got, like, touchpads for thumbsticks. That's interesting. Haven't used it. I've used every other controller, though. The Elite controller has really shitty build quality for half the price of a console. Jesus Christ, it's half the price of a Series X. The build quality is terrible. I know people that have had to return it like twice because out of the box it was broken. And then Microsoft, like, screws you on the warranty, too. Anyway. It's got back pedals, so that's really nice. I wish those would default. Shouldn't have to pay half the price of a Series X for back pedals, but this is 2021 we're in. Oh god damn, that EMP is effective. Wow. Who has that? Recon class? Anyway, the Xbox controller doesn't have a built-in microphone. It doesn't have a trackpad. It doesn't have built-in speakers. It doesn't have a gyroscopic motion sensor. It doesn't have haptic feedback. It does not have adaptive triggers. In what world is the Xbox controller better than the DualSense? The Xbox controller is awful in 2021. It's terrible. The DualSense is much more comfortable. I can't aim, I can't shoot. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't aim or shoot. What if I switch guns? I can't aim or shoot. What if I switch attachments? I can't aim or shoot. Can I throw grenades? I can't throw grenades. Can I put down a turret? Can I put the turret down? I can't put the turret down. I can't do anything. I can't punch. This is a mean glitch, man. This is a mean glitch. I can't believe it. I'm not dying. I can drive vehicles, though! Fuck yeah! Oh, you guys are screwed. You guys are so screwed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Plenty of time. Anyway, I didn't like the DualShock. I felt that it was uncomfortable. Didn't like the DualShock 4, but DualSense is better than the Xbox controller in every single way, unless you like asymmetrical joysticks, and that's a pretty poor advantage to have. If you have really big hands, the DualSense is also a little more comfortable than the Xbox controller, which is surprising. That's why I didn't like the DualShock. It was uncomfortable because I got big hands. But the DualSense, if you're using it on PC, it's fucking incredible because you can use the touchpad as a mouse, which is amazing. As a controller, the Elite's better? What? What the fuck are you guys talking about? The only thing the Elite has is like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. I feel like, I don't know, Xbox fanboys are a different breed. Well, to be fair, PlayStation fanboys are a different breed. Fanboys are a different breed. Let's say that. Oh yeah, PC Master Race. Those guys are nuts too. Anyway, the Elite controller has back paddles. But, I mean, that's pretty much it. It doesn't have adaptive triggers. Well, you know what? You know what? The Elite controller does have the, you can limit trigger draw. That's pretty big. But that's it. I hate to break it to you, but gyroscopic aiming is far superior to back paddles and limited trigger draw. Because if you can admit that a mouse is better than a controller, then you can't say that any controller is better than the DualSense. But the developers won't let you have gyroscopic aiming as long as Xbox boxes a controller from 2012 with their console, because it wouldn't be fair. PlayStation 5 players would be dunking on Xbox players. I can't believe how effective that Jeep was. That Jeep was more effective than my guns. Oh yeah, and the DualSense has a built-in battery, which is great. It's another thing. I want to believe you guys that say the Xbox controller is better. I want to believe that it's coming from a good place, but I feel like you just don't like PlayStation. Because it's obviously much better. It's obviously much better. Another thing is, the Elite controller, like, the build quality is shit. It's half the price of I own one. I'm using it right now. I hate this fucking thing. The buttons are mushy. The bumper broke. I've barely used it too. I've barely used it. It was like this out of the box. I have to adjust the dead zones on my triggers because the triggers are fucked. Anyway, for half the price of a console, the Elite controllers, it's inexcusable. I'm sorry. Inexcusable. If you got lucky, that's great. That's really, I'm very happy for you. But that's like saying that the Xbox Red Ring of Death didn't happen. Or the PlayStation 3 Yellow Light of Death. Come on, guys. Anyway, the DualSense is what, 70 bucks? The Elite 2 is $250. It has no mic, no haptics, no gyroscopic sensor, no speaker, no touchpad. What the fuck? It's got extra buttons. $250. And if you look at it on Reddit, I mean, people that are having my issues, like, it's ridiculous how many people are having my issues. It's truly ridiculous. I just can't believe you. Microsoft doesn't give a shit about you. Why are you white knighting Microsoft so hard? There's plenty I can dunk on PlayStation for, just not their controller. They did that right. Their controller's great. However, PlayStation doesn't have Game Pass. PlayStation didn't want EA access because it was too good of a deal. It's on the system now, but it took years. So, yeah. None of these companies are your friends. So, stop it. You're embarrassing yourselves.
Our troops are holding Sector Delta.
The craziest thing is, though, like, I loved the Xbox controller ergonomically before I tried the DualSense, but I always hated symmetrical sticks. I preferred asymmetrical with Xbox. Probably because I grew up with the GameCube and the Xbox original, but now that I'm using the DualSense, I'm like, why did I ever prefer asymmetrical sticks? If you think about it, if you really think about it and you set aside your personal biases, and in complete fairness, I don't think a lot of you guys are going to be able to set aside your personal biases here, because I was not able to do that. I couldn't do that. But now that I've actually used the DualSense for a while, I'm like, why the hell did I ever prefer asymmetrical sticks? If you really give it some thought, it doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense why asymmetrical sticks would be better. If anything, it's a preference thing, but again, it doesn't make any sense why you would prefer it unless you're used to it. I keep wanting to go to first person, but it's just not as good as third. Damn it! And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you and that damn dog. They don't say damn in Scooby-Doo. Well, depends what website you're watching Scooby-Doo on. Those aren't Scooby snacks. Shit! Let me compare something real quick. Yeah, the DualSense is bigger than the Xbox controller. I just looked. Yeah, that's another thing. You can't say size either. You can't say that because it's the Xbox controller is a little smaller.
Still early, but we're securing territory.
Trust me, when I saw the trailer showing the console and the controller for PS5, I was like, oh no, oh no. And I mean, the console is huge. It's enormous. But the controller is exceptional. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to fight it. It's like electric toothbrushes. Electric toothbrushes are just better at getting plaque. But I can go in a circular motion really, really well. Yeah, but electric toothbrushes are much, much better at going in a circular motion. I'm not kidding. That's like I've actually had, because I was talking about an electric toothbrush, and I've never had one before, but they're fantastic. And someone was like, it's not better than my wrist. I thought he was, taking the piss. He wasn't! There's people that think they're better at hand washing dishes than dishwashers. There's people that think that they're better, hand washing dishes, they can save more water than a dishwasher can. That's also it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna get off that. I've ranted too long about controllers.
Most sectors are now under our control.
What the fuck? You parallel parked the Jeep? God damn those explosions. I can't get enough of them. The glitchy vehicles, on the other hand. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Who leaves the Gatling gun facing skyward? So rude. So rude. Fuck! The funny thing is, Willy Wonk said, you're comparing tech to ergonomics, which is literally the main selling point for controllers. I can't tell which one you're arguing for. I can't tell which one you're saying is the main selling point. I would say the main selling point would be tech and usability, because most controllers aren't uncomfortable, except for the DualShock. Switch Pro controller, awesome. Hey, we killed each other. Switch Pro controller, awesome. Xbox controller, very comfortable. DualSense, very comfortable. They're all comfortable. It doesn't even matter. I've heard the Steam controller is comfortable too. Comfortable is easy. Who makes an uncomfortable controller? The Switch Joy-Cons? That's because they're literally two controllers in one controller, and they also attach to the housing body. That being said, I've got a charging station for my DualSense controllers, which is great, but back before I had a charging station, and if I was a dumbass and I forgot to charge my controller for a couple of days, it was pretty nice being able to switch to a pack of batteries on the Xbox, if I had batteries. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like with the Xbox, what are they, 60, 50 bucks? I think they're 50 bucks. I think they lowered the price. They're 50 bucks, and then you gotta buy a rechargeable battery pack for like, what do they sell them for, 20? So the controller is actually the same price as the DualSense. I'm gonna get off of that subject though, because it's boring. How do you destroy the shuttle? I'm guessing just the enemy holding the shuttle for a certain period of time, but how long? And for that matter, how do you launch the shuttle before the end of the match? Because I would like to take a ride. Who got you, man? Oh my god. Somebody's got a robot dog. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no you don't. I'm not gonna die here. Woo! Shit! Come on, man, I just got unstuck. Some people have no chill. What I wouldn't give for some lean mechanics. Those hit sounds or KO sounds are so addictive. Dare I say it's even better than Battlefield 1's hit detection, or what do they call it? Hit indicator. And Battlefield 1 had like the second best hit indicator in the series. Everybody misses the class system, man. I think they could bring it back. Specialists are here to stay, though. But the thing that makes it tricky is the fact that, God damn it. The thing that makes it tricky is the fact that without the class system, it's going to be a little more tempting to get your hands on these specialists. I'm pretty sure that's why they did away with the class system in the first place, is because they want to sell specialists, whether it's individually or as part of a battle pass. Is that an enemy that just spawned in?
Sector Charlie in enemy hands.
Holy shit, we almost have complete supremacy. Great. We might just turn this thing around. Yeah, this ends 3 a.m. Well, either 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. I think it's 3 a.m. Central Time. So type in 3 a.m. CST into Google. It'll automatically convert it to your time. And that's when the beta ends. If I had gyroscopic aiming, that would have been a lot faster. But, you know what? I mean, even if Xbox did have a 2021 controller, we may not ever see gyroscopic aiming until we get PlayStation or next-gen only titles, because some of these game modes in Battlefield 5 are going to have crossplay with the last-gen consoles, and that just wouldn't be fair to last-gen consoles. Although you could say that mouse and keyboard isn't fair to last-gen consoles too, so it gets messy, it gets muddy as to where the advantages and disadvantages are. Ha! The C-stick! What was the point of the C-stick with the GameCube controller? Really, what was it? Was the C for camera? Because, like, on the N64, you had they didn't really have they had, like, a follow camera. Not our modern, super controllable, responsible cameras. Responsible cameras. Anyway, it was basically isometric is what I'm trying to say, back in Super Mario 64. 3D games on the N64 were pretty, isometric.
We need a transport vehicle deployed at my marker.
Acknowledged. Vehicle en route. They got Sector Alpha.
Give you a yo mama joke? You think those just come out of thin air? One does not simply give a yo mama joke. They're not born, damn it. They're carefully crafted, artisan yo mama jokes. That's what we deal in here. Organic, local crops. I would love it if we could have a hotkey that switches between driver and gunning seat. So if I'm, you know, doing this solo, it's more viable. However, I don't want the enemy to be able to have that option.
I'm down! Need assistance!
We've got hostiles in almost every sector.
Oh my god, this is not where I meant to spawn. Shit. The game lagged a little bit when I hit down, but it didn't register. It thought I just hit A. I was trying to select a vehicle, now I gotta walk all the way back. This is why the movement system is a little faster. It's not official. Nobody knows exactly why the movement system's so fast, but this is another reason why I think it is. The maps are bigger than ever. This isn't the biggest map in Battlefield 2042. There's bigger maps than this. People don't have the patience to walk across the whole map. And, oh my god. People don't have patience to walk across the whole map, or even between objectives, and they're not using transport as they're supposed to be using transport because the game doesn't even encourage team play. You can't blame them for that. But if the movement system's a little faster, then it's not quite as annoying trekking between objectives. Some people play Red Dead and they just fast travel everywhere. Some people play Skyrim that way and Fallout that way. I like traveling. I like, I don't know, I like immersing myself in the world. But I could see where a lot of modern gamers would be playing this and just feel like it's just torture. Having to walk everywhere. There's some gameplay footage that leaked. It was a guy that was invited early to 2042. It was before the beta came out, and he was walking around the map and he was like saying, "Where are the weapon drops? Where's the ring?" And then he was like, "Oh my god, I spawned with a weapon?" He thought it was a battle royale. There's a lot of people that have never played a Battlefield before, and they mainly played battle royales, and they're gonna be frustrated when this doesn't play like a battle royale or like Call of Duty. It's true, it's gonna happen. I guarantee you that's why the game is designed this way. That hit detection was fucked! Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm telling you, the hit detection is not quite right. It's not always easy to see on stream, but that one right there should have been clear as day. Where the hell did that come from? The trees or the roof? Yes, I love the... What got you guys talking about the durability system in Breath of the Wild? Breath of the Wild is gaming perfection. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and I understand that. But what an inspired game that is. On launch, it was difficult for some people to see, like, why it was so special. It's one of those things where you've got, you know, directors, movies, YouTubers. That's a game maker's game. It can be difficult to appreciate just how influential and how brilliant the game design of Breath of the Wild is. I love the durability system anyway. That's what I was gonna say. The durability system is it's so playful. You're not meant to get a weapon and just stick with it. You're meant to experiment. You're meant to what a weird scoreboard. There's no scores on the board. It glitched. I can't respawn. I can't respawn. I'm button mashing here. Nothing's going on. All right then. I guess I gotta quit. Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, you may not like the durability systems of Breath of the Wild, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's very different. I love it. I love it. I also like being able to use the weapons as projectiles, not just throwing them from Link, but using them as projectiles, like with carefully placed bombs and stuff like that. Being careful enough with the bombs so as not to destroy the weapon, but yeah, it's excellent. Great stuff, and there's so many weapons to find, too. And when you find a really good weapon, you know, it's an opportunity. Easy to waste. Easy to squander. Well, regardless, unfortunately, I think that's going to be it for me today. Our match ended prematurely, sadly, but I'm going to get something to eat. This is the last day of the beta. It sucks, but you know what? I'd probably get burnt out if it was like one more day. Like, just one more day. I've already played too much. Now, if it was like Vanguard's beta and we had like another week, that'd be fantastic. Regardless, I apologize for being so ranty today. Yeah, I guess I didn't have my insure, my total. My geriatric diapers got filled with a couple of those helicopter flybys. A little cranky. Anyway, thank you for enduring my rants, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me. And if you enjoyed yourselves, leave a like, subscribe to join our gang. I'm gonna have another stream before too long. And yeah, I'm encouraged by the game. I won't be surprised if it's delayed. Nevertheless, I think in a year it's gonna be in a really good place. And that sounds laughable, but I don't know. A year's a long time, but at the same time, between Portal and the sheer scale of these maps, I think this could have staying power. So, in a year, I think this game's gonna be great. Regardless, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And thank you for suffering through these Battlefield betas with all of my helicopter shenanigans. But until next time, have faith. If you enjoyed yourselves, leave a like. And be sure, if you're not already, to join our gang. We feed those as need feeding. We rant about gyroscopic aim as need ranting. And we kill as need killing. Outlaws for life. I will see you all again soon. But until then, stay frosty. Take care, guys. You fucking rock. I'll see you soon. Peace. Actually, you know what? Let's do some shoutouts real quick. Hey Siri, where's my phone? Set a timer for 40... What the fuck? Hey Siri, set a timer for 40 seconds. Siri's the worst. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna do 40 seconds of shoutouts. Let's go. Shout out to LPCG. Damn, you're here the whole time. So was Nukite, sorry. God damn it, I keep mispronouncing it. Shout out to Nukite. Shout out to Alexander Dams. Shout out to Ryan Bell. Shout out to Sparky Eagle 111, Eternal CMO, Faded 702. Shout out to Fernando. Shout out to Christian. Shout out to Dino. Shout out to... Who else we got here? Carl Bruns. Shout out to Riley Ray. I love alliterations. So superhero-y. Shout out to XL2 Beers. Shout out to Kaylee Nadine. Shout out to Akral14. Shout out to Zero. Shout out Zero from Metal Gear Solid. Shout out to Dorian Morales. Or maybe it's Dorian. Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Sir GG. Shout out to Josh Craigie. Shout out to Starsky. Hey Starsky, where's Hutch? I'm sorry, you probably get that a lot. Shout out to 101057. Shout out to Paul Kendall. Shout out to Roderick Usher, 1210. Who else we got? Shout out to Arthur Morgan, one of the best protagonists in gaming history. Shout out to Broyalty86. Shout out to Cambon Williams. Shout out to Alpha. Shout out to Jappy. Shout out to Uncle Bobo. And shout out to everybody that's lurking. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Shout out to Jaroslav. All right. Peace.